Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of three between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Tyler Wilson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Striding into the box, Brett Gardner. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Swing and a liner, but foul. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Ready on 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's a ball lifted out to Trumbo in right field. 1 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Oh, look at Machado. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. So a really nice diving stop down there at third. And here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Stepping in now, Greg Bird. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Lined back over second, and Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to do a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
Standing in now, Hyun-Soo Kim. Full count now, 3-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Mark Trumbo.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. To a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, it's not rocket science. You fall behind 3-1 to this guy, you're probably going to give up a base hit when you throw him a fastball.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground up the middle. Hardy for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. In past meetings with Tanaka, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Seth Smith. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the 3rd frame in this one from Oriole Park. Stepping in, Chase Headley. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Now in the box, Aaron Judge, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. 3rd inning, no score to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, J.J. Hardy. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Adam Jones. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 1-1 now to Jones. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-1 on its way. Nope. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Gary
stepping in and ready for another shot. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the 1st out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Greg Bird.
Ready for another chance. Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Trumbull is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. Striding in once again, Matt Holliday, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's Holliday with a drive. This is to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot for Matt Holliday, the 297th of his career. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
At the plate, Starlin Castro, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third.
3-2 count, 2 outs. Everybody knows the runner's going. Put the ball in play, and he did. Now you're sitting first and third with an opportunity to drive that run in.
Into the box now, Chase Headley. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Ellsbury is under it, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis.
Inside.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Another try at 2-2. Swinging and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. On the ground to the right side. Davis has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Brett Gardner now, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. On its way is pitch number 75. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at Davis. It's there. He got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A big pass at a slider that gets past him. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gardner. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Schoop. Second home run early in the year as the Orioles have cut into the deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box now, Seth Smith. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and one. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
This is flared out towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2,
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Tough slider down low for a strike.
2-2.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Into the box, Adam Jones. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Hyun-Soo Kim. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Tanaka pauses. 2-1 on its way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Brad Brock will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Brad Brock.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Ready with the 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Now another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Matt Holliday, and they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's Chris Davis now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Seth Smith now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. One and 2 now. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Back here on MLB Network. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Donnie Hart will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 58, Donnie Hart.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout would be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Chase Headley. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jonathan Holder will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jonathan Holder.
Ready once again, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 2, J.
Digging in and looking for more, J.J. Hardy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Headley is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Here's Didi Gregorius, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll get in there safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's really struggled 0 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Runners off for second. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Gregorius is digging for home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
A man at third with 1 away. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 1-2, here it comes. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Hardy for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Dylan Betances will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Dylan Betances.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Previous history against Dylan Betances, he's 1 for 2. 1-1, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Hits this one hard the other way, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1 to get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. Stepping in now, Manny Machado. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Ready on 1 and 2. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Mark Trumbo pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And 2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Scorched to third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Well, they haven't done much today. This is the biggest rally they've had so far. That single moves them now to first and third, and they got a chance to do some damage. They got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Joey Rickard will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 23, Joey Rickard.
Here's Chris Davis now. Previous history against Dellin Betances have yielded just a 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Aroldis Chapman.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. The 2-1 on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Schoop. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Chapman's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Fouled straight back. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. We played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Craig Gentry will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 3.
Joey Rickard will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 23, Joey Rickard.
Michael Gibbons enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Matt Holliday. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here it comes on 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Castillo corrals it, and the throw is there to record the 1st out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Now to the plate, Seth Smith. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 2 for 8. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Orioles down to their final out. And standing in, the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Coming to the plate now, Craig Gentry. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Hit in the air to left. After it is Gardner. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row. And this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Jonathan Holder claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the 5-out save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs